YouTube. This is Stevo+Gamer. Today I'm on a new map today on Chellington Farm Extended Edition, and I decided to probably move my series onto here for now. I will be on the other map, but this map I find a bit more easier to create stuff on for me at the moment. Certainly while I'm still learning the game. I'm enjoying it immensely. Today we're going to go and harvest that field there. All that wheat in there. So we're going to get the header. I've hooked the tractor up already. I'm going to drive the tractor with the header over to the field. So we're going to be using the Massey Ferguson today. The 762. This is a modded tractor, really good one as well, absolutely spot on. On this farm I'm trying to use realistic equipment to a certain degree. You may argue with the CLAAS LEXION, but it works on this map really well. I have used it before on this map, and it's sort of a semi-review of the LEXION, but I'll do it when we get into the field. Okay, and back here we have, I think it's a corn header, or scavenge header for it, which is very well done, very well modelled, just before I forget about it. And obviously this is the header. It comes in, this one comes in a pack of 3, this is the limited edition variant of it. That's why it's in white. So I'm just going to drive outside cab. I'm just going to switch over to my steering wheel. I've got the Gold Edition controls, precision control kit, which is very good. Still learning it, still grafting how it operates. Not too far off. I'll take it down here. Drop the head off down here. I'll probably have to leave tractor on. Just put beacons on. Naughty there. Okay, it's the turning here. Yep, it's the dirty turning. I think I'll put the header down here. Try not to drive in the crops too much. What else is that? We got caught on. And so the header's bottomed out. Probably has. If we drive it straight in the field, then we're glad I got a powerful tractor. Oops. That's my bad steering. Just okay, let's take LEXION out now. Let's just make sure my game volume's set to where it should be. Ah, no it isn't. That's better. There we go, it shouldn't be so loud now. I do apologise about that. Right, let's get back on the controls. Let's get off using the keyboard. Let's try a bit in cab. Yeah, it's almost full lock there, and you can see his arm doesn't go all the way, but that seems to be a common problem with a few of the combine harvester mods. Almost forgot the beacons again that time. Everything's not too tight. Just. Let's try and keep us central. A bomber down here. I'm not going to do a lot of the harvester. I'm going to put the harvester onto the auto combine. Might have a little looks at course play, but I haven't quite sussed it yet. I've sussed out how to roughly set it up. Okay, let's hop outsider. Should do it on my steering wheel, so I actually did find the controls the other day for that. So I might move the camera to while the analog sticks on the steering wheel. Might be slightly better. I don't know. There we go. That's hooked up. Let's reverse her off. The beacon's back on. What I'll do is I'll probably combine this area here. So I'm still learning the buttons on my control pad. So 5 does that. What is wipe out is 10. I think I've got that. Sorry for me being quiet, I'm just looking at the controls, just making sure. And turn on harvester is 4. So all I want to do is just clear side where the tractor is roughly. Just so, oops, a bit naughty there, not the okay. And there we go. There she goes. Actually, really good. It doesn't hold as much as the other big combine harvesters that come with the game, but she does the job, and that's the reason why I'm going to quickly just make sure drive this back to the farm, and we're going to get a hopper to put all the harvest into. The beacon's back on. There goes the train. I'm going to do a drive round on the map, hopefully this weekend, dependent. I'll do it soon. I know I promised on the other map I will do it when I do more on the other map. At the moment I want to focus my bulk of my efforts on the YouTubing front on this map at the moment. I'm not going to stay on this map forever. I'm not going to do this month in and out this map. I will do other maps. I've got a few other maps I'm very tempted to put in. Not going to mention names just yet. I think it's excited. So I've got the baler there. And yes, I did cheat a wee bit and teleport half this stuff here. And I've still got my setup money up there, but I'm just prepping everything ready for animals. Like I've put some grass in there. I haven't finished the grass work yet. But I'll show some grass work another day, because I've didn't record where I initially done the grass cutting. But so far I'm enjoying the game. It's going smoothly. It's got stuff to work out. I haven't got CLAAS set up because it's a bit of a faff what I've done so far looking into it. So I'm not too sure if I'll get it set up yet. I'm just happy using all the analog sticks to pan around where needs to be, even though it'll be absolutely amazing with CLAAS this game. And we're just hopping into the cab, just for a bit in cab view. I should have set the combine to go around the other way, shouldn't I, because of the pipe being in the crop. Oh well. I'm trying to be realistic, but it's a bit late now. I've set the combine harvester loose. I do like this tractor, it does shift. And that combine harvester, the CLAAS LEXION series, is pretty spot on. I'm not going to stick with it forever. Well, there she is, getting quite a way through. I need to get that mod that you can see how full your equipment is. As you can see here, you can feel the field bumps. So I've got the plough fill mod on. Plough, I forgot what it's called, it's going up my head, the precise name for it. But basically when you drive across the fields, it's more realistic to what it is initially with the game. As before, you could drive across this field and it'll be absolutely smooth. So I'm only using mods that work as well, in terms of they don't glitch. I don't mind minor little glitches like the mirror's not working 100%, but if you got wheels and the vehicle moves when you have it parked up, no. Right, I'll better be outside for this so I can see what we're doing. She's doing well. So it's a bit of a big job. It'll give me the initial bit of hay and some wheat to sell. Even though I'm going to put this in. Oops. Let's get some more in line. There we go, it's more like it. In fact, I'm going to wait until she fills up. I'm going to follow her a wee bit so you can actually see her do her business. The texture of that cut straw on that looks quite good, so I've got the cut straw mod on there as well. So it should make everything look pretty realistic. And as you can see, the tractor does get dirty, and also the CLAAS can get dirty as well. I know yet white's probably not the best colour if you're a bit fussy with dirt, it does stand out. And I must admit, I do have a weakness for big machinery. Not that it does the job quicker. I suppose you could argue that as well, but it's also because I do like big machines. I'm saying the challenge of actually driving them around and just try to stay off the crop, just even though I can't damage the crop in this game, so I haven't installed the mod, but in real life you would be destroying the crop. You wouldn't be doing it this way, you probably want to send the combine halves around, as I said earlier, the other way, so I could be driving on the grass right now. I think I've got her to stop when she's full. Okay. That's pretty new. She hit some sort of barrier that I haven't seen before. Okay. Slightly freaking out. Was it the ground, I wonder? It's the first time I've seen her do that before. Okay, better keep an eye on that. She's doing it again. Well, that's fascinating. He's saying new every day. Let's try this over here to see. Might be a glitch there or something. It's a bit bizarre why she was crabbing. It could have been a glitch. Yeah, because before I was going to do this map originally, but I had a few issues of when I saved the game and left it and come back again, it would hopefully she should be about full. Almost full. There we go. We're in business. So the beacon's back on. And time to offload her. Yeah, I've got a big trailer for this, so it saves going back and forth with the small trailers too much. So I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to show you the entire field getting done. I'm just going to show you, probably just go around a few times and empty this trailer out, and that'll probably be it. So I don't want to show a complete field getting done. But if it is something you're interested in seeing as me doing the entire process, either do you want me to edit and speed it up, would be another way of doing it, or do you want to see it in real time? And obviously I'll have to chat. That's interesting. Slightly glitchy there. There's nothing majorly wrong with this mod. It's actually pretty much 100%. Aside from the little glitch I saw up there for the first time. And obviously you can see the wheat was showing for the bodywork where the pipe sits in, where it's in its rest position. I shouldn't be too far off now. You can actually see the screw down there spinning as well, sucking up all the wheat. That's filled up 30%. Let's reverse off, give her some room. So I've got a lot of plans I want to do with this game with YouTube and all that. I want to see how it goes, but it's something I definitely want to do. It's still a hobby. Still got a lot to work to do. I want to do a proper introductory thumbnail for the series as well, which I'll probably get squared away this weekend. I've still got a lot to do fundamentally with the channel. But at the end of the day, it's a hobby I'm doing bit by bit and trying to enjoy it. That's the important thing. But I want to create content that is interesting and informative. And as I've discussed in previous videos, it's to show my progress through a game and also through YouTubing. So hopefully I'm improving every time. So I do apologise for the start of the video being a bit loud. I should have really checked that prior, but lesson learned. So it's nice thing about this map, it has nice big fields on there, as you can see there. That's good, it shows you the auto combine on the map as well, so if it goes AWOL you can hunt it down. And also you got a forest in this map, which that's the other reason I really wanted to get the Chellington 315 extended, as it says in the top left corner map, because it's got a forest. It does have the 2 farms, but I'm focusing mainly on Chellington farm. I don't really have anything at Meadow Valley farm at the moment. You have a forestry lumberyard up top left, which is good. Most of your sell points are near the shop as well. Minus, I think it's for the sheep's wool, I believe, and a tipping point for something. I'm not too sure. But it's a really good map. It's a light that you can just cut through the map as well. You don't have to rely on driving a long way round just to get to A to B. Even though you can do it on this map if you want to. And obviously depend on the equipment height and all that as well. Actually, auto combine's doing pretty well, to be honest. It's just that bottom corner down there where it's interesting. Which I'll get rid of that for the moment. I'll do a quick thumbnail as well, hopefully with the 2 in the shot as well. There we go. Probably sort of stop there while it's taking the photo. I just want to show you why I do that as well, seeing actually, yep, he has taken out when we were recording the photos. So I don't want to stage the photos too much. I think it's nice, this map, because it's a bit like today I went actually to introduce this map not as a tour but into farming. I just want to do some harvesting, and just across the road is some harvest. So not ideal. I could have gone and cut some grass if I wanted, or ploughed a field. I still need to do some ploughing. Haven't really done much, if any, of that so far. Normally I just cultivate. I'm glad I've got this game. I was very ponderous before I got this game, if I'll get it or not. Just because I didn't know what it was like. I just watched a few YouTubers on it and went, actually, I might enjoy this. And all of a sudden just saw it sell on Steam and went, actually, I'll take the risk. It's not that expensive. And also you can get your money back on Steam as well. And now I've ended up getting the gold edition and the steering wheel and control unit for the game. That's how much I'm getting into it in a very short period of time. I only do something like that if I know I'm going to commit to a game. I admit I do have another steering wheel and control system, but I primarily got it for the what would be called the forestry control thing, but also I can pan my camera around right now with it. And on my steering wheel I can zoom in and out, and I can hop into vehicles, which I won't show at the moment. I wouldn't mind probably do a quick review on it, but I need to work out how I'm going to do it. So I would like to get some proper video footage of me using it, just to make sure it looks all professional, squared away if I do that. So it's not a promise, but it's something I'm looking at possibly doing. So it's absolutely amazing, the graphics in this game. It's not the most cutting edge graphics, but it does the job. And this Massey Ferguson, as I said earlier, is really well done. I do like it. I find a lot of my mods either off other YouTubers using them, or just looking through the mod sites and just looking at the reviews and going, that looks quite good. My latest 2 maps that I'm looking at, which I'm still not going to give the name away because I haven't decided which one I'll commit to, even though I'm pretty certain which one I will, if I do a YouTube series on. I'm definitely going to do one on this map, because it just offers so much content on this map, and capability what I can do. It still offers the challenging areas, because in the if you look on the map, the bottom right where Meadow Valley Farm is, that's pretty tight down around there, and with some of the big machinery you have to cut through, obviously from the shop area down to the first egg drop off point into the village thing there, then through the field. There's a field lane that leads straight to Meadow Valley Farm, which is quite good with big machinery if you need to get any down there. Not saying you can't get down the roads to it, I just found it a bit easier and a bit quicker than going around the long way. And also it's a bit more remote in a way, compared to where I'm at the moment at Chellington Farm, where it's got access to the majority of the important bits of the map. I want to do some potato harvesting as well. Okay, what we'll do is we'll get this filled. It probably won't be brimmed by no chance, but I don't want to make this video too long. And what we'll probably do next time I come back, I'll either be doing some baling with the baler. I don't want to give a name because I'll probably muck the name up. I'll leave a link below, hopefully, with the mod in, for all the mods that you've seen today, hopefully. I'll probably release this as soon as I can, probably not tonight, but probably tomorrow, which is Thursday. Worst case scenario, will be Friday. Work dependent. I will, as I said, I'll leave the mods that I've used today, the primary ones. I will do my map mods. I'll probably leave a link to the map mod, but not the mods for the map. If you get what I mean, like the field terrain mods. Not at the moment. I will give links to them later on. Just want to make sure I give out the accurate links. I don't want to go to a third party. I want it to go off from the original. Help support the modders, which I have full appreciation for, because they can turn out mods like this, like both these, absolutely spot on. I said that little bug there, I think it just might mean something when it's following the edge of the map. It either the Auto Combine didn't like it or something, or didn't want to comply. Alright, we're 57% full. Let the combine halves go on this way and watch it go on its way a little bit further. And the detail on them are really well, really nice. You will see more of the LEXION. I know it's not a proper review of it today. It's a small. I'm just showing you operate the smidge in cab. I think it's a 12-metre head. It's really good. Oh, and just before I forget, let's hop into the shop and I'll show you how much each one of these will cost you. I just downloaded that last night. I actually have pre-trialled it. I haven't bought it yet, and it does work. It's really amazing detail on that. I'll do a review on the 850 another day. Okay, for the Massey Ferguson, it's going to set you back £125,536. That's £60 a day maintenance, which isn't bad at all. When you come, actually no, it's not far. TR4 is a lot more for. Let's just see what the equivalent class will be. Well, CLAAS is definitely more expensive unless you get the 850, which is 264 brake. And what is the Massey? Oh, that's interesting. CLAAS a bit more powerful. Only slightly. I thought this was more powerful than the 850. But still a very good tractor. I'll still recommend it. I'll still use it. The Fendit, I've had a few issues. It's clashing with something. The wheels are... It's a really good mod, but for some reason it's clashing with something, so I'm not going to use it on this map. I need to find out what it's clashing with first before I use it again. So I only own more of those. I don't own any of my Mahusive ones on this map. I have 950. I will be buying that. I'm not going to buy it this second. And I'm going to show you the combine harvester when I find the right button. So I've got the Jaguar, CLAAS Jaguar forages, just trialling them out. They're all pretty much very good. I've got the 760 Terra, as you may have seen previous. And here we go, you got the JCB coloured LEXION. And they're all the same price, I believe. Let's go along. Yeah, 495, same price as limited edition. Scan along so you can compare the prices. The head's the same price as well. So the only difference is the paint schemes. You get what I call the JCB coloured version. You get the original CLAAS colours and you get the limited edition one as well. Each one has matching heads. So CLAAS main... This CLAAS head, it's £70 a day to maintain. I own one, as I showed earlier. Very nice looking forager head. 58,000, so it's not too bad. And £75 the main head, and 102,000 to buy it. And it's a 12-metre head as well, so you got a good reach. And for the beast, it's 495,000. And it's £580 maintenance per day. Very expensive, even though I'm considering getting another combined harvester. I don't know if I'm going to use either the 760 or get another 780 or another combined harvester of a different make, which I might do. It would be really handy on fields like what I'm on at the moment to get two working together. And I believe that's all the primary mods that I have today. Let's get back up to the farm and empty... Oops. Let's not exit the tractor and hop in it. That's a bit yee-haw. Let's turn the beacons on and let's just... I have a habit of going back onto the keyboard now and again. Mainly because I do find if I'm panning around the mouse it's a bit easier, smoother to pan around. I wouldn't say easier, it's just a bit more smoother. Even though it is pretty smooth, I'm using the stick at the moment to pan around. It's quite good. I would like when you twist the stick when it's in camera mode to zoom in instead of having to zoom in on the steering wheel, or to move all the controls onto the steering wheel. But as I've been thinking at the moment, it might crash when obviously when I'm steering if I need to. And we're going to put this into the silo. Is that a sell point, I wonder? I think it might be just or should I dump it in? Actually no, I'll put it in here because it's easier when I come to sell it. I might put some in the shed, but I think I'll put the majority into this form of storage. I think you do use some of it in your feeds. Let's see. Oh, I'll be a bit Norton unloader there. So press 20 and that should open at the back. And she'll tilt up. And we'll leave the tractor there for the moment, switch her off. You see there that was my first video on this map. It is a very good map. I will do a drive around the map. But that's it from Chellington. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like if you liked, dislike if you dislike it. Subscribe please, it does help the channel, even though it is a hobby, so I'm not... Don't feel like you're forced to subscribe. It's at the end of the day, everybody's choice. And also, please comment below if you have any mods that you want me to try out. I'll be more than happy to try some mods, as long as they're reasonable, realistic, in nature. You know, there's a real one in the world, and also it's feasible. I'm not promising it will be more latest. I'll probably, if it's one that doesn't suit this map, but it will suit another map, I'll show it on the other map. I will try and respond if you leave any comments, and if you have any hints and tips as well, what to do next, because I'm going to plan to get some cows, which I haven't got yet, but I'm just prepping everything so I've got the food ready to rock and roll and all that. Then I'll probably need to reset the money as well when I come to start selling stuff. At that moment I've got it just so it keeps the bank balance square. I'm still buying equipment and setting the farm up. I still need to get a forklift. I need to probably locate a JCB. I forgot what it is. The digger thing down at the BGA area. Be quite handy. Just want to do some of the BGA stuff. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching again, and hopefully it wasn't too long for you. Thank you very much, and have a nice day, and enjoy your gaming as well. Bye.